Yeah. Hello friends, welcome to the part 4 tutorial on making of a Hungry Shark game in Scratch. So if you guys are new to this tutorial, please follow through the part 1, 2, 3 first and come back to this video later. And for the rest of us, let's start. So last time we made our player shark to eat the small fishes like this. It could eat any small fishes like this, and we also incorporated the score feature. So if our fish eats the good fish, then our score is going to increase, and if it eats a bad fish like the popper fish and the jellyfish, it decreases the health of the player shark. And today we are going to make the feature of game over when the health decreases below 0, and also we'll make the big shark eat the small shark, and if that happens, then our game will be over with that case also. So let's make that. So for making the game over scene, let's make the game over backdrop. For that, let's go to choose a backdrop menu, and instead of choosing a backdrop, we go to paint layer, and here let's first of all click this underwater backdrop, and let's just duplicate it. Right click and duplicate. So we have got our duplicate backdrop here, so we can write it here, game over, game over. And in here let's write something. Click in the text option and choose your favorite color. Let's choose a red color for in this case, and just write here game over, and we can increase the size of the text here like this, and let me make the text a little bit more red. Yeah, game over. And next let's write another text also. Click in the text, and this time let's choose the yellow color, and right here, your shark died in here. And let me increase the font size a little bit like this, and that's our game over screen. And let's get back to the code, and we are in the backdrop area here. So let's code for the backdrop. First of all, let's go to the events menu and drag a when green flag click block. Okay, now let's go over to the looks menu and drag our switch backdrop block here. And first of all, when we click the green flag, we need to have, let's just select underwater backdrop, and if we click in the green flag, we see the underwater backdrop. And now let's handle the logic. If the health is less than 0, then it needs to show game over. For that, let's go to the shark sprite, and let's go downwards, and there is something here. When we eat the bad fish, then we change the health by -10, and in here we also check if our health is less than 0. For that, let's go to control menu and drag away if block in here, and let's drag an operator, and let's drag a less than operator inside here. And next go to the variables menu and drag a health variable in the left side, and on the right side we just write 0. So if our health becomes less than 0, then let's go to the events menu and let's broadcast something. Drag a broadcast block and let's write a new message called game over. Game over. Okay, and after that let's handle the game over. So let's drag when I receive a message block here, and instead of it fish we select game over, and if I receive game over, then first of all let's do something here. What do we want to do is we go to the control menu, go downwards here and drag a stop all block like this, and in here we just select this other scripts in sprite. So when I receive a game over block, the other scripts, this script, all the scripts will stop. So let's just copy this when I receive game over block all here, so it applies for the all the sprites. So let's just drag it, copy inside the fish, copy inside fish 2, copy inside puffer fish, copy inside jellyfish, copy inside shark, and copy inside hitbox also. And if we look at here in the fish, we have got the game over script. Next in the fish 2 also, and in the puffer fish, in the jellyfish 2, next in the shark 2, and in the hitbox 2 here. And next let's go to the backdrop here, and in the backdrop also we need the same kind of code. Let's go to the events menu and drag a when I receive a message block, and in here select game over, and when we receive game over we show the different backdrop here. So let's go to the looks menu and drag a switch backdrop to block and select game over. And now let's see if this works or not. Click in the green flag, and now let's just eat the puffer fish and the jellyfish. So our health is 50, 40, 30 and 10, 0 and last one, and game over like this. Yeah, here shark died. And in here let's also add a little bit of a sound to give it a feel of a game. For that, let's go to the sounds menu and just choose the source for choose a sound, and here we just write LO as he lose. Yeah, this sound, let's select this sound, and let's go to codes, and in here let's go to the sounds menu and drag a start lose sound in here like this. Yeah, so if game over happens, this music will play. Let's see. Green flag, click, hit the puffer fish, hit the jellyfish. Where are it? Yeah, 40 health and 10 health, 0 health, and last one. Yeah, and we can see the game over screen here, and everything it stops also. You can't move anything. Yeah, and that's how we make the game over screen. And next let's make the shark eat the small shark if it's in the near its mouth. So for that, let's go to the shark sprite, and first of all we need to make the hitbox like for the small shark. We need to make a bigger hitbox for this bigger shark. So let's just copy this hitbox, right click, duplicate, and let's write the hitbox name here, enemy hitbox, enter, and let's make it a little bit bigger because it's a bigger shark, it has bigger mouth. Yeah, so let's go to costumes, and Let's just increase the size here. Click in the mouse or the pointer and then click here, and let's just hold controls, hold shift, and you can increase the size like this. Oh, control Z. Let's do one more time. Yeah, make it a little bit bigger and drag it in the center like this. Even bigger. Let's make it a little bit bigger again. Okay, this much. Let me just drag, not this one, this bigger circle. Why can't I drag? Oh, because now let's drag it. Did I make the, say, smaller one? This one's bigger, yeah. Okay, let's not drag it right now. First of all, let's go back to code, and for the this enemy hitbox, I had renamed it. Why isn't it renaming? So let me just rename it once again. It's enemy hitbox. Enter. Okay. Now let's try it out for the shark. Okay, it's too thin to drag it. Let's go to the enemy hitbox, and here we change certain things. First of all, we change this go to shark 2 to the shark, so the sprite name is shark. Next, in the enemy hitbox, we just drag this out. It goes to player shark direction. Instead of, we need to go to this shark direction, not player. So let's delete this one, and first of all, let's make the variable. Click on the variable menu and make a variable called enemy shark direction, 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 and drag the enemy shark direction here. Inside here, go to, and we need to initialize or update the value of enemy shark direction. For that, go to the shark, and in here, inside the forever loop, let's just set the direction, and for that, let's drag set enemy shark direction. And next, we go to motions menu, go downwards, and there is the direction, and attach inside here. And next, let's drag the go to events menu and drag a when green flag click block. Next, we go to control menu and drag a forever loop, and inside here we just set the enemy shark direction every time inside this loop. And let's see if this works or not, if this follows the enemy shark or not. Click in the green flag, and why isn't it following? Yeah, the enemy shark is here, but the direction is somewhere else. Let's stop it, and let's just recheck our thing. Enemy, go to enemy shark, point in there, everything looks fine. And in the shark, what's it doing? Set enemy direction to direction, and that's how we set the enemy direction. Let's try one more time. Okay, something's wrong. Let's go to enemy hitbox, and is it following the here we not go to, so we actually write point in direction. In point in direction, we put the enemy shark direction, and here in go to we select shark. Yeah, that was the mistake. And let's see one more time. If you click on the green flag, then we can see the circle following the shark. Yeah, look, but it's near the center, so let's fix that. For that, let's just give a bigger number of value. Let's give it 80, and let's see, start, it's near mouth. Let's adjust a little bit more. If we put 100, what happens? Click in the green flag and it's good. 100 looks good. And now if you notice something, let me just show you. If I click in the green flag and the enemy hitbox goes here, but stock is here. Yeah, it is stock here. So let's fix that, and look at here, it is stock here. So let's fix that thing also. So to fix that thing, let's go to the shark, and when the shark shows up, we show up this hitbox, and when the shark hides, we hide this hitbox. So let's do that. For that, we are going to go to the events menu and just broadcast the message. So drag a broadcast block here and drag another broadcast block here, and let's broadcast a new message. First of all, click here and broadcast a message called show hitbox. Yeah, click, and here we have to hide the hitbox. Just click here and give a new message, hide hitbox. Okay, now let's go back to the enemy hitbox and let's drag the when I receive a block message, and in here, first of all, when I receive hide hitbox, we go to the looks menu, go downwards, and we just hide the hitbox like this. And let me just duplicate this code for showing. So click here, and here is the show hitbox, and if it is show hitbox, then we show the hitbox like this. Now let's see, click in the green flag and we can see the hitbox here. Yeah, and once the shark disappears, the hitbox also disappears and it arrives again. And stop. And now let's handle the logic. If the shark, our player shark touches this hitbox, then it needs to be eaten. So for that, let's go to the player shark 2, and inside here we go to the events menu, drag a when green flag click block. Next we drag go to control menu and drag a forever loop, and next we drag a if block, and inside this if block we just check our condition. This is we go to the sensing menu and drag a touching mouse pointer block, and in here we check if it is touching shark or not. So if it is touching shark, then we need to do something. So let's see. We just broadcast a message. So let's go to the events menu and drag a broadcast block, and in here what do we broadcast? We broadcast new message called shark EATE and eaten. Okay, so we have broadcasted a new message called shark eaten. So if our small shark or the player shark touches this hitbox, then we are going to broadcast a message called shark eaten, and we are going to handle a small animation for that. So let's do that. So first of all, make the eating shark eaten animation. For that let's go to the costume menu, and right now we have got 3 costumes. This is for eating and these 2 are for swimming. And let me just duplicate this, right click and duplicate it. Let's make the eaten animation. First of all, let's convert this into bitmap, and now let's select our part of the shark, this much, and then we can just move our shark like this, and let's select another, let's give a plot here. So let's click on the brush, and then let's click on the red, and now let's draw our blood here like this. It's been eaten. And this is the first animation, first picture, and next let's just duplicate it, and let's just separate the head and the tail more here, and the tail around here, and let's just draw some more bloods. Pick the color red, like this. So I'm not a very good at drawing, but you guys can make your own art in here. Second one, and let's make the third one, duplicate, and the last one, let's just separate these two, head and the tail. Yeah, click in here, and let's just separate it more like this in here, and the head up here. Yeah, and let's just draw some more bloods. Let me just use the circle, and pick the color. Yeah, also everything's bloody here. The ocean becomes filled with red blood. Okay, that's good for me. So you can make your own type of animation, or the picture for animation. So we will play this type of animation, the first one, second one, and the third one. And let's get back to the code, and in here let's make a block first. So click on the my block, and click on the make a block, and in here we are going to make shark eaten. Okay, and here is our block, and in here let's handle the animation. First of all, go to the looks menu and drag a switch costume block, and we are going to first switch to the shark 2 C2 costume, and next let's click on the control menu, drag a wet block, and let's just wait for 0. How many seconds? 2 seconds. And let me just duplicate this thing, duplicate it, and next we change the costume to C3, and just duplicate it again, and last C4. We don't want a wet block in the last block. And this is the shark eaten animation, and let's just connect it. Yeah, so we broadcast the shark eaten message here, and then we can handle it here. So click on the event menu and drag when I receive a message block, and in here just select shark eaten, and in here let's go to buy block, and select our shark eaten block like this, and then it will play the shark eaten animation. And after we play the shark eaten animation, let's make it game over also. So for that, go to the events menu and drag another block, broadcast block in here, and we are going to broadcast game over message also. And that's it, I think. And one more thing, let's give a sound effects while the shark is being eaten also. For that, let's go to the sounds, and we have already got the eating any sound, this one. Let me play it, and let's just duplicate this sound. So by 2, and let me make it a little bit slower and a little bit louder, a little bit slower, yeah, louder, yeah, this looks good. By 2. Let's go back to code, and in here we can just play the sound. Go to the sounds menu, and drag a start sound block where we can just put it here, and start not sound by 2 sound, yeah. And I think we are done. Let's see. Click in the green flag, and first of all oh god, what happened? Let's say I stop it. So there was a glitch. So here's the reason of the glitch. We are just broadcasting the shark eaten message again and again and again. So let's not do that, yeah. What should we do is we'll go to the events menu and drag this broadcast and wait message instead of broadcast eaten, yeah. So replace it with this, and instead of it we select shark eaten. And now let's see, click in the green flag, and now look, one error. Another error was we haven't switched our costume when we start the game. So let's switch our costume also. So we can just put our costume in here. For that, let's go to the looks menu and drag a switch costume block in here below the when green flag click block, and we are going to switch our costume to costume shark 2A. Now let's see, click in the green flag, and everything looks good, and let's get eaten by the shark. Where is it? Yeah, and one thing you notice is the blood has become yellow, yeah, because we have changed the color effect when we eat the different fish. So let's clear this animation also. So let's clear the animation while we are making the eaten animation in here. So let's do that. For that, go to the looks menu and go downwards, and there is something called clear graphics effect. So let's just drag it around here. So let's see, click on the green flag, and that looks good now, yeah. Let's see again. And one thing you notice is I just clicked it and the shark has already been eaten, yeah. Let's see again. So right now, no, yeah. And now if I click again, it is already eaten. Look, click here. No, it's not eaten. Let's get eaten by the shark again. Yeah. And if I click again here, look. So it's because we are checking the condition here right after we start the game. So let's just wait for 1 second. So let's go to control menu and drag a wait block in here, and then we won't receive this message when we start the game. So let's click on the green flag. Everything looks okay. And where is the shark? Okay, now it's been eaten, yeah. And if I click on green flag, then it starts back. And next, let's make the shark, this bigger shark also, make the animation that looks like eating this small shark. For that, let's click on the shark menu on a shark sprite and go to the costumes, and in here we have the shark costume. Let's just duplicate it. Yeah, and let's convert this to bitmap, and now let's select the mouth of the shark, the upper mouth of the shark, this much, and we can just rotate it like this and move it a little bit up like this, and it looks like it's opening its mouth. And next let's select a white color for the teeth, and let's make the teeth of the shark. It might not look like the teeth inside this canvas, but we can see in the stage. So if I drag this guy here, look at the scary teeth of the shark. And let's just duplicate this one more time, duplicate it, and let me just select the mouth, upper mouth again, and make it more wider. Yeah, this much. So we have got 3 costumes for this shark, 1, 2 and 3. And let's get back to the code, and in here we handle the animation. So for that, first of all, let's make the shark change the costume to its normal one when we start the green flag. So for that, go to the looks menu, drag a switch costume block in here up, and make it switch to shark A, the normal one. Yeah, this one. And when it hits, so for that we have already broadcasted a message called here, let me just click in the shark 2, and we have already broadcasted a message called shark eaten. We will just handle our animation when this broadcast occurs. So in the shark, let's go to the events menu, drag a when I receive a message block, and in here select shark eaten, and in here let's just change the costumes. For that, go to looks menu, and next we switch the costume, drag a switch costume block. First we switch to the A2 costume, and next let's go to control menu and drag a wet block, and let's wait for 0.2 seconds, and let's duplicate this code, and in the third, second costume and the last one, duplicate it, delete the wet block, and switch back to the normal costume, this, and I think it's okay. Let's see, click in the green flag, and let's get eaten by the shark the next time. Yeah, that looks more like eaten. Yeah, and that's how we make the shark hungry shark game, guys. And next in the next part I will show you how to animate the wave like effect, water wave like effect in hungry shark game. So if you guys like this tutorial, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe my channel, and see you next time.